How's it going, guys? All right, I'm getting this all straight. All right. How's it going? Midweek. Hope everybody's doing good. Nothing real fancy tonight. Just gonna come on and chat a little bit. Don't really have anything on the menu. It's kind of a I don't know, mismatched night tonight. Just gonna hang out, chat a little bit. Hey, Tater, how's it going on? Yeehaw. So yes, I'm not really trying anything spectacular or anything tonight. Just kind of getting in the middle. I'm in the middle of a bunch of stuff, trying to get it wrapped up. And tonight I am drinking this. I found this. This is called Ryse. Ryse Fuel. They've got Rain. Now they got Ryse. This is Ryse Fuel. This is Sunny D. Sunny D, man. Yeah. What do we got? We got purple stuff. We got Sunny D. Sunny D, man. Yeah. Sunny D wasn't all that great. It was a orange juice substitute, almost kind of like a Tang. So if you're into the Sunny D, go for it. Makes you think of those old plastic barrels with the juices in them. I think call them Huggy bottles or something like that. But that's what I'm drinking tonight. I don't really have anything, no burgers or anything like that. I do have a lot of other things I was gonna just kind of briefly go over for you guys. I got a lot of things sorted out finally. I had to send away for stuff. I got a refund on one because they didn't send it, and I found it somewhere else cheaper. So anyways, I'll just go over these. I think you guys saw some of these the other night. I will be trying in a future review. This is the Kit Kat milk tea. They're milk tea bars, and there's only like 7 of them in this one. The mini version. I sent them. This is like six and change, about $1 a bar. That was on Amazon. Then I found melon Kit Kat. Same deal. Only 10. This has got 10 of them. And it's got to be melon. Found that on Amazon. And I found these, the salt lemon. So that's that one. Yeah, mini bars. And this is the one I had trouble with. I sent away for it with the milk tea, but apparently they said they sent it, but they didn't. It wasn't in the box, so I got a refund and found it somewhere else. Apparently it's super limited. They're out now. So I was able to get a hold of the Kit Kat Peach. And I think it's all seasonal stuff. So you got to check those out. They had other ones too, like strawberry. I think there was matcha. There was a couple other ones that they had, and of course the ones you can actually get here in on the churros, the apple pie, the blueberry. A lot of those. These are imported from Japan. You can find them. Some of them you can get subscriptions. Some of them you can get a multi-pack where it's like all kinds of different ones all together in one. But I was able to find those. So that was pretty cool. And there's a few other items, yes, that I have been tracking down. I've been researching. I've been doing my due diligence and found these. These are going to be interesting. Just got these today. Again, I was looking on, this one was on Amazon as well. A lot of stuff I've been looking online. So Pringles is always coming out with a new flavor. They got chili cheese fries. So that's the new one. I don't know if they've had that or not before, but that's going to be interesting. So you can try those. Like I said, I think it's in Walmart. I think it's also in some of the other stores. Uh, Depends on where you look. You can look online. Some of the specialty stores have them. Just depends on what you're looking for. And with this time of year, you're going to get a lot of Halloween stuff. And I have been trying to put as much as I can into the content. I know we're like it's very fast approaching Halloween time. So I'm going to try and put as many as I can in there. And the schedule's kind of hectic because there's some that are like new things and classic candies, and I will try and get them in there. I might have one or two that go past Halloween, but I wanted to get them all together in one. And I just put another one up tonight. It was another Ghost energy drink, so you can check that one out for yourselves. That one was called Face Pop, and it was kind of like a rocket pop, a bomb pop, missile pop, whatever you want to call it. It was in the Ghost Energy. It was a multi flavor one. It was actually not bad. I like that one. They also had, like I said, I did the Bubblicious, the strawberry, and the cotton candy. That was kind of a new one. I haven't heard too many other new flavors coming out for Ghost. They've got quite a few. There are so many different energy drink companies, energy drink flavors. And there are still a lot of like spooky Halloween themed things like that. I just haven't found them. But I've been really looking, trying to find them, trying to bring good content to you guys, mix it up a little bit, new items for you guys. Once in a while, I run across something, really weird. It's like, okay, I got to try that one. Definitely got to try that one. Some of them I'm a little bit afraid to try because they're going to be super hot. I tried one the other day and it was just like, ugh, super hot. That ghost pepper Campbell's soup was hot. Wouldn't recommend that one. Stick with the lower level ones, like just a spicy or maybe habanero or something like that. Those were a little too hot. And I've actually got some ghost pepper noodles, and I'm hesitant to try those. So you will find them. And I found a few other items that I will be trying for you guys shortly in the next couple days. Like I said, I'm trying to get all the Halloween stuff out of the way. But one of them I found just in my store. I didn't know anything about it. It was a new thing that just popped up. I was in the store and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's new. So I said, hey, it's new. Try it for you. This one is, yeah, here we go. Flamin' Hot Queso Cheese by Ruffles. Thumbnail. So yes, Flamin' Hot Queso Cheese. Now they've got queso cheese. I've tried that. They've got Flamin' Hot. I've tried that. This is one together. They've got Flamin' Hot Cheddar. They've got Flamin' Hot Sour Cream. All kinds of different ones, but new one, Flamin' Hot Queso. So that's a new one that I happened to just like stumble upon when I was in the store, and didn't know that was even coming out. I hadn't heard it. Now these I did hear. I just got them today, and one of them was so new they didn't even have a picture on the website. And I have not been to Walmart. I have not been to Target. I haven't gone into the stores because every time I go in there, it's a total disaster trying to find anything. It's a total disaster trying to see if they're in stock. And so I just try to look online and have it delivered. It's much easier, much less frustration. But they were so new that they didn't even have a picture of one of them. And apparently these are new. And like I said, I just received them today. They are Cheetos pretzels. Yes, Chester. These are the cheddar version. So Chester is ready for you. And it couldn't be Cheetos without the one that they didn't have a picture for. And it's the Cheetos Flamin' Hot. Flamin' Hot Cheetos pretzels. So yes, those are new too, apparently. And I know they've done Um, they haven't done pretzels, but they've done the Lay's, Ruffles, Cheetos, Lay's chips, but apparently they have not done the Flamin' Hot. Now, I'd like to see the Lay's Flamin' Hot Cheetos chips, but they haven't done that one yet. They only did the Cheetos flavor one, and they did the Funyuns, and they did the what was the other one? The one that I missed that they didn't bring back this year was the chili cheese Fritos Lay's flavor. Couldn't find that. Maybe it was only a 1 year deal. I don't remember, but a lot of fun stuff there. So anyway, that's the new haps coming around here. And you saw that some of the reviews I did. I actually did the McDonald's vampire bucket. I was lucky enough to get the vampire bucket. I went back, I got the skeleton, which is like an orange one, and it was like a jack-o'-lantern last year. And I still have the white one from last year, so I've got all 3 colors, but a little bit different version. So if you want to go there, check that out. It's the same food. It's either a hamburger or nuggets, little tiny fries, little tiny apples, and a little tiny drink in a bucket with no lid. It's about five and a half, 5.25, and nothing spectacular. It's just promoting the food that they've already got in a nice, fun activity bucket for children or big kids. And then the other day I tried the jack-o'-lantern pizza from Papa John's. It was okay. A little too thin for me. I like their crust. The thin crust was way too thin. They didn't put much on it, but it was only $10.99, so you got to trade off. Mostly for kids, I guess. People that aren't real gourmet. It'd be good for a party. It came uncut, so you can cut it however you want. Cut into squares, cut into wedges. Get a couple for your kids, for your party. Sleepover, whatever it is they have. But I tend to like the regular one, the thick crust, the stuffed crust. This one was okay. It was just a little too thin. It reminded me of like a Little Caesars pizza, where they get a little cheap, you know. People don't care about the flavor. They don't care about the gourmet quality. They're just hungry. So you can try that. Like I said, it's only out for Halloween time. And I think they're going to probably, by next week, it'll be gone, because I tried getting it last year. And I actually wanted to order it on Halloween, because it was like Halloween was like a Friday night or something. And I was going to get it. And right before the stream, I said, okay, I could just order it. Go online, and it's like sold out. I'm like, okay, well. And then they took it away. So anyway, that's kind of the thing. Sometimes you got to look ahead. Sometimes you got to kind of plan ahead, order ahead. I think also it depends on, they only make so many in a day. And once they're gone, they're gone. I don't know that there's a big demand for them, but there could be, especially for kids and parties and people that are hosting Halloween parties, spooky parties, stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't much different than a regular pepperoni pizza, just shaped like a pumpkin. And they didn't do a very good job on mine, but it was okay. And I know Papa Murphy's is doing it. That's a take and bake version. And I think Pizza Guys might have been doing it too, but no one else is doing it. Like Little Caesars isn't doing it. Surprised they didn't, because they did the Batman and the crazy calzones and all those things. They could have done a jack-o'-lantern pizza, but yeah, they just didn't want to do it. And I don't think Domino's never has done it, so nothing different there. I guess you can make your own if you wanted to. Make your own pumpkin pizza or jack-o'-lantern pizza. You can even cut the center out, I guess, if you wanted to. Hi, Tazzy. What you doing? Tazzy, what you doing? Come here. Hi, Tazzy. And he has been bugging all day, because It's starting to get cold here. We're into like the 60s as a high, so it's gonna be cold. And now that it's cold, they want a little more attention. Tazzy wants a little more petting. He wants attention, and they want to be close to other people. So they're not keeping away. When it was hot, they kind of like wanted to stay away, but now he's everywhere and he's getting fur everywhere. So anyway, let's see what else. That was the fun stuff. Some of you guys were here the other day when I showed you my newest, I think it was this one. No, was it that one? One of these. I got some new dice. Just a new version. There's lots of different dice out there. Some of them were like cheap. Oh yeah, this is the newest set that I got. They're kind of cool. They're glow in the dark. One of them's glow in the dark. That's what this one is. You can do the, let's see if I can do it for you guys. This is a little ultraviolet light. You can see see how it, yeah, you kind of see it there. This one glows like a green kind of in the center. It's much better at night when it's dark. And then I got these. They're blood spattered, purple blood spattered dice. Yes. So that's what it was. And they threw in a free leather pouch. It's like a kind of gift. And then I've got some of the other glowing dice, and I've got some of the other ones that actually turn red in the light, and just a lot of cool stuff online, all that fun things. So that one, and just a little bit of stuff. I've been on the lookout for new items, new drinks, new chips, new flavors. I found a few, still on the hunt for a few. And Tazzy, what are you doing? Hey, stop. Tazzy, come on now. Anyway, so yes, that's a fun stuff. And like I said, as we get closer towards Halloween, stop it, Tazzy. Now you got fur everywhere. Tazzy. But as you get closer to Halloween, you're gonna get into all the candy, glow in the dark. I'm gonna actually see if I can go after Halloween, get them half off. They have closeout. Sometimes they have like a good deal on like those big bags of chocolate. One year I got one, and it was like normally $15. It was like, you know, peanut butter cups and Hershey's and a bunch of other stuff. It was like a huge, like 2-pound bag, and it was on sale for like $5. So I will go and check it out, see if they've got anything left. A lot of times they will pull the candy like the day of or the day before Halloween. They'll put it on closeout. Sometimes there's not a lot left. It's all the chintzy candy, the Halloween, the pumpkin decorating kits, plates, napkins. Tazzy, stop it. Come on, stop. Taz, go away. Go. Stop it. Tazzy, come on. You are driving me bonkers tonight. So anyways, yeah, that's I keep feeling this cat walking by me. He wants to get into the show so much. Go up on the chair. Tazzy. I'm telling you, he used to do this before. Waited until I got on here, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, bugging me all night long. And he's got food over there. He's got drinks. He just wants to get into the show, wants to be part of it. And that's okay, but yeah, photo bombing me all the time. So anyways, also, I don't know if you guys happened to see the other day, I had the chocolate chip war. That one was kind of fun to film. I did not rate that one because didn't really know what to do. I don't know that one chip was better than another. They were interesting to try, all the different flavors, all the different textures. I wished I was able to find the Hershey's with the semi-sweet so I can have them all the same. They were pretty good. Some of them melted a little better than others. Some of them made better cookies. Some of them, they were okay. The generic ones did have a little bit of a graininess, a little bit of an aftertaste. The Great Value was not so great. The Ghirardelli did have a little bit of a flavor to it. Hey, Paul. Yes, Tezzy's over there. So it was interesting to try. Like I said, my favorite, and I think it will always still be, is the Toll House, Nestle's Toll House. Something I grew up on. Made chocolate chips with Toll House all the time. Not as much with Hershey's or the generic Great Value or Ghirardelli or any of the other weird flames. Now, some of them were like really expensive. I forget, one of them was like an imported one. It was like $13 for a bag. And I'm like, it probably would be good, but I'm not spending $13 on chocolate chips. But yeah, I tried them all. I tried the different ones. Toll House is still my favorite. I don't know, something about the flavor, what you grew up with, what you made cookies with. You put it in everything. Mom usually had some sort of a bag of Toll House sitting around, or you'd go out and when you think cookies, you think Toll House. Nestle's Toll House, original chocolate chip. Where are you going, Tessie? Anyway, so I tried it. Like I said, I baked them into cookies. I tried them on their own. Suppose you could do it in other things. You could melt it, put it over pretzels or whatever it is you wanted to double boiler. You could dip things in it. Just a little bit fun. Fun to try, fun to do. Maybe I'll go back and do a second round, and I'll find some other ones. I have seen a lot of like imported ones. Maybe I'll do a milk chocolate or they had some that were real like a high cacao content, and then they get a little bit bitter, but it's interesting to try. So all the fun stuff there. And Tazzy, why are you looking at me? He had his chance today, and I went to Popeyes and got some dinner at Popeyes today. Ziggy didn't want any chicken. I don't know. Guess they were full. I tried to give it to him. Yeah, if you can get them on sale, it's great. And bargains when bargains you can. Right now, the apps are getting real sparse on what they have available. McDonald's app has absolutely hardly nothing for savings. They've got like 20% off a delivery and a free French fries. That's it. There's no other value deal. Like they used to have one, buy one, get one for a Big Mac for 29 cents, 20% off a meal, buy one breakfast sandwich, get one for $1. They had a lot of those, but they really don't have those anymore. And a lot of the other ones now are not doing coupons anymore, like paper coupons in the mail. And some of them are on the app, but Tazzy, stop. Tazzy, stop it. Hi, you're driving me cuckoo. And you're getting fur everywhere. So, just when you can, I've seen a lot of flyers. I've seen a lot of coupons and stuff. Some of them give you a little bit of break, but the coupons are less and less in between it. Some of them, the apps are pretty good, like McDonald's or not Wendy's. Burger King has a good apps on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, Whopper Wednesdays, so you can get that. Wendy's is still pretty good on their app prices, but yeah, rest of the stuff a little bit pricey. And like I said, keep your eyes out, save money where you can. There's a lot of the things they're always offering you things. I keep getting the things for free delivery, and I'm like, well, I don't know that some of those ones, getting them delivered is not the greatest deal in the way. Because I found out that if you get Popeyes delivered, it's 50 cents more an item to have it delivered. They hide that in the price. They don't tell you that. But everything you would get, tack on 50 cents. As to as compared to going and picking it up. And that could be pricey. You get one meal, you get a drink, you get a dessert, you know, tack them on. It goes up. And some of them you cannot order their special deals. If it's like a $5 special box or something like that, they will not let you order it online for delivery anyway. Or if you do a DoorDash thing, DoorDash is going to get you a couple of times. Because first of all, they want money for using the app, money for the driver. They want you to tip the driver. And they add a little bit a fee for using DoorDash. And the prices tend to be a little bit higher using DoorDash. Yes, he does. Yeah, I think he's going over to his bag over there now, finally. Yeah, he wants to be involved in this, man. I'm telling you. He wants his pets, and you pet him, and you pet him, and you pet him, and you finally get him to calm down. The only trouble is you start petting him, he gets a little bit crazy and aggressive and starts wanting to bite. It's like, okay, that's it. Enough for the night. Go sit down. He just wants the attention. He wants to be the star of the show. He wants pets. He wants treats. He wants all that stuff. And I try to give it to him throughout the day, but yeah, just a very active cat, especially at night. That's when they sleep all day, and then at night they wake up and run around and jump and bite the bags and do whatever else they do. I don't know. But he's still a pretty good cat. He's just been very insistent on getting the attention. So anyways, that's the fun stuff with them. See all the other fun stuff. I've been trying to deal with everything and take care of all the other stuff, and just kind of hanging in there and seeing what I can find. Keep up with all the new items and the new releases and new stuff that's out there. Been keeping up for somewhat, and it's it's a lot of stuff out there. Keeping track of what's new, what's coming out, who's got what the new items are going to be, what the new things are coming out in the future. Just a little bit of that, and also, just everyday stuff that's going on. Keeping an eye on that. Videoing, editing, all that. It's a little bit of work. Been keeping me busy. Like I said, hopefully you guys have been keeping busy. Hey, Tom. Yeah, future, that's looking okay. Like I said, I've been trying to keep up, give you guys some good videos. I've been trying to work the whole Halloween theme in for the last couple of weeks anyways. Until Halloween, there's certainly a lot of stuff out there. A lot of ghost. That seems to be the theme lately. Ghost pepper, ghost energy, pumpkin spice, Halloween stuff. I don't know if anybody's into all that, but there's a whole lot of stuff out there. And unfortunately, there's a lot of them that I don't have the stores, or I don't have the things here, so I can't try them. But I've been trying what I can. Like I said, I did the pumpkin pizza, ghost pepper. I still got a few other ones that you'll be seeing sprinkled in over the weekend. I tried that. And just trying to keep it up. Trying to keep you guys on your toes, keep you guessing, finding new stuff for you guys. And yeah, it's been interesting lately. And you never know. Sometimes you find weird stuff. I'm telling you, just look on Amazon, look on Wish, look on a couple other ones. Yeah, spooky treats. I actually showed this to you guys the other day. I think it's coming out. I think it's on the weekend. I did find this. I tried it. I did the review. It's coming out like in a day or two. Yeah. This is going with the Halloween theme. Ghost pepper roulette. Sour punch candy, and they have different flavors, and one of them is ghost pepper. Flavored straws hidden in every pack. There's other ones, Boo Raz, chilling cherry, and ghoulish grape. And there is a ghost pepper one in there. They're all purple, so that doesn't help you. They're all coated the same. They all look the same. You can't really smell them because it's got that sour coating on it. You can't tell until you bite down on it, and then it's too late. So that's another one for that. I did one a little while ago. It was pickle, because it was like apple, lemon, lime, and watermelon, and then every so often one of them was pickle. And it was like straight out of garlic and pickle tasting licorice. So that was the new one, just in time for the holidays. It wasn't terribly hot, but you could taste it. But that'll be coming up in a few days. Like I said, I'm trying to get them all in before Halloween. At least the Halloween themed ones. But there's just so many of them out there. I gotta keep a handle on them. But yeah, there's all kinds of spooky treats. It was McDonald's. It was the hamburger, mini fries, apple slices, and a drink. Nothing new as far as the flavor. A bucket without a lid, and that was it. And since I went back, I got the one that's the orange skeleton. So now I have the vampire, the orange skeleton, and from last year I've got the white ghost one. So I've got all the colors. I just didn't go back and try to get the white one. And when you go there, it's whatever one they have. Whatever one they're giving out that day. You can't pick and choose what color you want or what one you get. You get what they have. And when they are out of that particular one, they open up another box and send that out until they're out. So you don't really have a big choice on what you get, because they just start handing them out. Once they open a box, they just go through the box. But like I said, it was nothing new. Their hamburger or their chicken nuggets and their little tiny fries, little tiny drink. That was it. But it's fun. I mean, mostly it's aimed at kids. You put your Halloween treats in it. Kids like the little Happy Meals. They like all the little toys, all that stuff. But it was fun. I tried it last year as well. Same thing. Nothing new on their thing. No special sauce. No special. They didn't even have special wrapping. I thought they might have had like a ghost or something for the wrapping, but no, they didn't have that. Nothing new. But you know, it's fun. It's kids. Kids like that kind of thing. Back in my day, when we would go to McDonald's maybe once a month as like a treat, that was like a big treat, you know. Hey, we're going to McDonald's. Yay, we get to go to McDonald's, get a cheeseburger. Yeah. Cheeseburger and orange drink. That was like, I don't know, go-to thing. Back when they didn't have very much, they had hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and fries and drinks, and that was it. And shakes, I think, and maybe cookies. But they didn't have the chicken nuggets. They didn't have the McChicken. They didn't have all these other things. And I remember they used to have the gift certificates for Christmas. 50-cent gift certificates for McDonald's. And you get a pack of, I think you could buy a pack of 10 of them for $5. And you give them out to your friends, I guess. It would buy you a cheeseburger back then. 50 cents. So that was kind of fun back then. You know, they didn't have all the stuff they have. But yeah, nothing new or spectacular with that one. It's just a marketing gimmick with the buckets. And I found out Burger King was doing the same thing. They were doing boo buckets, but only in like 4 cities, like Chattanooga and some other one. None of them that were even close to here. I guess they were just doing them in certain markets, and none of them were even close to him. I think the closest one was like North Carolina or something like that. And really, did not know that. I did find out a useful, useless fact the other day. I was like, kind of tripping on it because I was just going through YouTube random stuff, and I found out that the guy that wrote the theme song to the Neverending Story was his name is Limahl, which was a anagram of his last name, and he's the same guy that was the lead singer for Kajagoogoo, and it was the hair that gave him away. So I found that out. Another one of those useful, useless trivia things. So if you watch the video Neverending Story, he did it. He formed his own, his real name is Hamill, and he did an anagram and called it Limahl. The Neverending Story, which was turned into like a dance beat or whatever. And then the Kajagoogoo, he was the lead singer for that. So, and another one of those trivia things in the back of your mind that are like going, huh? Really? Didn't know that. But yeah, check it out. Watch the video, see the hair, relive your 80s, get into the Neverending Story. And now you got the song stuck in your head. The first one was good. The other one's not so good. But I was like everybody else. We watched it. The fantasy thing and all the tripping on all that. Also, some of those other sci-fi from the 80s, what Time Bandits. There's a couple other ones like that. They're just kind of quirky. Of course, one of my favorites back from the 80s, I think it was like 82 or 83, Buckaroo Banzai. One of my favorite ones. Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. And one of my favorite quotes of all time, and he's up there singing, and hey, remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Got to take that as the gospel, because it's so true. No matter where you go, there you are. Words to live by. No Buckaroo Banzai, the whole really bad B movie, I guess, on a real low budget. One of those cult films that just kind of took off, and it was just so bad. The bubble wrap eye, 3D glasses, and all the people in crazy costumes and whatnot. Back in the time when, the sci-fi and stuff like that was great. You still watch, that's one of my favorite sci-fi comedies, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. That, and what was the other one? The Last Dragon. That's another good one. That was like everything. Sci-fi, kung fu, romance, dance musical. They didn't mean to be. I think it was supposed to be a serious story, but you can't really take it serious when the main character is Bruce Leroy. So, yeah. Bruce Leroy. That's a great flick, especially at the end when he has the final scene, and then the music was really good too. Like the El DeBarge did the soundtrack. Another one, of course, Vanity was the co-star. She was the love interest, and back in the 80s when she was like one of the hot female actresses back in the time. So yeah, another fun one to check out. There's just a lot of old, some of them are really bad. What was I watching the other day? It was called two different versions. It was actually released, it was called The Dungeon Master. And it had Richard Mole was the guy that played Bull on Night Court. He was the dungeon master, and he put this guy through like little mini adventures. So that was that was a strange one. It was a really bad, low budget deal. But they actually had it was released under a different name too. I forget what it was called, but strange one. Didn't like it. It could have been much better. I thought it was going to be like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing, and it was just a low budget mini skit thing. Really bad. Some of those other action adventure things with like low cut ones and really bad special effects and really bad characters, really bad monsters. What did I see? Like one was called Your Hunter of the Future. Space oh god, what was it called? Space Hunter. The Adventures of Jared Sin. Wow, it's bringing me back. What one was the other one? Was a knockoff of a whole bunch of them. It wasn't Battle. It was Battle Beyond the Stars, which was a good one. But then they had another one that was a knockoff of that. Then they had one Star Crash, which was basically a ripoff of Star Wars. And it was really bad version of it too. They had the guy that was supposed to be like Darth Vader, but he was like a cowboy kind of thing, and yeah, it was really bad. He did have a laser sword instead of a lightsaber. Then what did I see? Something like robot zombies or something. I don't even remember the name of it. It was like this futuristic that were the robots were taking over the thing, and all the people were slaves, and then they finally figured out how to overthrow them, and it was really bad acting, bad special effects. Cheesy movie, one of those late night movies that you watch and it's like, this is really bad, but it keeps you entertained. You see fun stuff. Of course, then there's the old 80s, kung fu, all the old 80s comedies, things like that they put on quite a bit. Those were fun. But it keeps you occupied, keeps you busy, things to do, keeps you up late night, I guess. Kind of stuff I grew up on. It was really bad, cheesy stuff in that. Really bad actors, really bad special effects. But every once in a while, there's the hidden gem in there. What did I watch the other day? Oh boy, I think Remo Williams. The Adventures of Remo Williams. And that was like a total hero action flick. Remo Williams was there to save the world. And he was just an average guy, but he was learning on how to do martial arts and all that stuff. And the guy taught him how to do everything, and then he was able to walk on water. So, and that was back in the early 80s when they were working on the Statue of Liberty. And they had like scaffolding all around it. And he was jumping around on the Statue of Liberty. That was kind of cool. Things like that, every once in a while, a true classic, a true cheeseball movie, you got to watch it. Just like, okay, this is so bad it's good. But you still watch it and you still like laughing. Hey Nick. So yeah, find something good to watch. I mean, I'll watch them every once in a while when I see them on. It's just laugh at them because they're so bad they're good. Old stuff. Oh, and then in the true classics, they actually show up on DVD or video or something. But every once in a while, what I've been watching a bunch of them, just cracking me up. So yeah, tonight, like I said, not a whole lot on the menu. Just kind of hanging out with you guys talking. No, actually, tonight I am not. I am drinking this. This is called Ryse Fuel Sunny D. I didn't really have anything. I was not really hungry. I had a big dinner, so not super hungry. I had Popeyes. Had Popeyes chicken for dinner. So I had that, and just not. Yeah, just going live and chatting tonight. I was showing you guys a little bit of stuff that I had, that I've recently got, that I had to try out, and just talking and see what you guys were up to. I finally got all the stuff in that I was waiting for. I got this one. Here's the lemon salt Kit Kat, and milk tea Kit Kat, melon Kit Kat, and this is the one that I had trouble. They said they sent it to me, but I never got it, so I had to buy it somewhere else. Peach Kit Kat. These are the mini versions of them. They've only got like 10. It's got like 10 pieces in it. So that one was fun stuff. And yeah, I found those online at Amazon, and then I found these two that I didn't know they were coming out. Finally found these. These are chili cheese Pringles. Chili cheese fries Pringles. So that's a fun one. And I found a new chip, Flamin' Hot Queso Cheese from Ruffles. And then that was the Ruffles. And these were new that they didn't even have a picture on Walmart. But I ordered them anyways. They showed up. These are the Cheetos pretzels. This one is cheddar. They are pretzels. They are Cheetos, so they're cheddar. And couldn't be Cheetos without Flamin' Hot. The Flamin' Hot pretzels. And apparently there are two sides now. It's like a pretzel and a Flaming Hot. So that's the fun stuff. Yeah, it's actually, I believe they just came out. Walmart had them. And I'm not going to Walmart right now. I'm just looking online. I'm having them delivered. It's not, it's a disaster when I go to my Walmart, and half the time they say they have in stock. They don't have them in stock. You can't ever find them. It's so much easier to just have them delivered from, in this case, I think they delivered them from a store. And sometimes they don't actually have it at my nearest store. They have it from another store, and then they just deliver it from there. It was much easier to just have them deliver it. That way I didn't have to fight the crowds. I didn't have to stand in line. I didn't have to go down there and do that. It just showed up on the doorstep. So yeah, like I said, I just got them today, so you can go and check it out. Like I said, I'm staying away from Walmart. I kind of don't like the area too much. The store is a mess. It's just really bad in there. People all over the place. It's much easier to just stay home and have it shipped. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I did see some of those. I appreciate the guys reacting to the videos and stuff. Been trying to do new things. I did the one the other day, the chocolate chip war, which was interesting. Who had the best chocolate chips as far as taste and as far as what cookie that it made. I have done other ones. I've done a donut war. I've done burger wars. I've done donut wars, sandwich wars, orange soda, grape soda. There were a couple other ones I've done. Just comparing head to head. Oh yeah, I did Fiddle Faddle versus Crunch and Munch. So there are a lot of things to do. I think I did a taco one too. But there's always fun to compare which is better. Yeah. Like I said, I have done a few of the wars. I did the orange soda war. I did 2 orange sodas, grape soda, burger wars, donut wars, sandwich wars, Jimmy John's versus Jersey Mike's. I did a taco, which was Taco Bell versus Jack in a Box. I think I did Burger King, if I remember right. Done a couple other ones too. Fiddle Faddle. I did a grape soda. I did 2 grape sodas. Yeah, the only trouble is you don't always have things that are close by. I did one that was a chili burger war. It was one of them was chili burger. I did was Wiener Schnitzel versus something else, I believe. Foster Freeze, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, they got a lot of. You can do them. You just have to find places that are close together. Because if they're too far apart, it doesn't really work. Because like, if I wanted to do like a Sonic versus Arby's or something, they're like an hour apart. So I guess I could film one day and one another day and put them together. I could do that, but yeah. You could do it, I guess. You sort of do it, but yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, I could. I think we have a 7-Eleven, and I think we have a AM PM. I think they do. I don't know if they do slushies or ices. I don't know. I have to look that up. But yeah, there's a lot of different ones. And then, I mean, you could do the obvious Burger King versus McDonald's. Yeah. Or who has better fries. That's kind of tough. But there's a lot of that stuff out there. I'm trying to find like local places that have better stuff. Because, I mean, everybody does the, main fast food places. But I've been trying to incorporate a little thing like that. Yeah, I did do the orange soda. Was Sunkissed, Crush, and Fanta. Those were the main ones. Some of them, they don't always have the same flavors. They have orange, they have grape, they have strawberry. That's the one thing I need to do is strawberry. But I need to find different ones with strawberry. You can't always find them. I don't know if they have Crush strawberry and Sunkissed strawberry. Some of them are tough to find. The same version. It's almost impossible to find them in the same thing, either in a can, either in a bottle, or like a 2-liter. Some of them are just impossible to find one. Yeah, I kind of do that. I had the one, the What's Good. It's like local things or things on the menu that I just haven't tried. they're not new. They're just been around for a long time. And sometimes that's like on your list, and it's like, hey, I want to try this at this particular place. I've seen it all the time, and I want to see if it's any good. Or like things on the menus of like a big McDonald's or something, and it's like, I've always wanted to try the fillet of fish. It's not new. It's just okay, something I want to try. Check it off your list. I've got a lot of those places here. Got a lot of things on there that I want to try out. Nah, not really. Of course, I could do a Hostess versus Little Debbie. I don't know. Chip versus Chip. Lay's versus Pringles. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff you could do. Who has the better popcorn? Who has the better, I did, oh yeah, I did do a Coke versus Pepsi. I did RC versus Shasta. I did that. It's not a real big comparison though. Yeah, they've got those. Hostess versus Drake Cakes. Little Debbie. There's a couple other Entenmann's, I guess. That's another one you can do. So a lot of that fun stuff is what versus what, or what your opinion is. Some people have their opinion, but the thing is some of them aren't always available in every area. So yeah, you know what? That wouldn't even be a contest. I'd say Mrs. Freshly's 10 times better than Little Debbie's. I've tried a few. I've tried the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. They're the bomb. The Hershey's Cupcakes. They're the bomb. I haven't tried the cookies and cream one yet, but there are quite a few of them out there, and they are like, man, those Reese's Peanut Butter Cupcakes, woof. Those were great. And I just did the Little Debbie Pumpkin Delights, and I think I figured out that is a seasonal thing, and that's why I didn't see it throughout the rest of the year. It's only around in like the fall time. Yeah, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then they pull them. But those are really good. I used to get them all the time. They're just the little cookies with a little bit of pumpkin filling, and they're nice and sweet. They weren't too expensive. They're good. But they also do things for like Easter time, Christmas time. Yeah, I wish, I wish they would bring back, and I know they've kind of morphed into Hostess, but it was when they used to have Dolly Madison, and it was the Charlie Brown and Snoopy and the Peanut Gang, and it was called Dolly Madison Cakes and Pies. I think it kind of morphed into Hostess, but it was called Dolly Madison for a while. They were actually the sponsor of some of the Charlie Brown specials, I think, back in the day. It's pies and cakes. So, been on there. And then what else did they have? Entenmann's. What's that other one? The Little Bites and the. Actually, I do have one out there I got to try out. Actually, they're starting to come out with the new ones now. Bouncers, Casbars. There are a few other new ones. Jumbo donuts. They have donuts with caffeine in them. Trying to figure out if they were coming out with some other ones, but yeah, they've kind of come out with new stuff. Not as many. One I haven't seen for a while is Suzy Q. I think they still have them, but I've not really seen them. And I know the ones that they're getting in the new ones are getting smaller and more expensive. The Bouncers, Not much to those, and those were like $5 and $6. You don't get very much. And the Cas bars, which were good, but still, again, small, very small. Mm. Like they were doing all the other ones, peanut butter ones. Yeah, I think they kind of got rid of them. And it wasn't much. It was just all the other ones with no frosting. It was just a cake and filling, but they still do the ho-hos and the ding dongs and the Twinkies and they do seasonal stuff. I know that for Halloween it's like scary cakes and glow balls, which is like instead of snowballs. And there for a while they were doing like slime filled cup Twinkies. I don't know, a lot of different stuff for holiday themes. But yeah, it'd be interesting to look up some of the different cakes, and some of them are East Coast, some of them are West Coast. It's a little bit different. Some of them you can find here. Yeah, Christmas and Easter. They got the Christmas trees, and then the hearts for Valentine's Day, and um, a bunch of other things. You just have to find them. They've always been. Oh, the other one is Krusties. That's another one. It's been around. The Krusty Cakes, I think it's called, with a K. I've tried a couple of those. They're not bad. So you see those every so often at the checkout. So and local stuff sometimes. Yeah, Krusty Cake with a K. I've had a couple of them. I had one was a pinwheel, one was a peanut butter cake, one I'm trying to remember a couple other mint and chocolate cookies. I've seen a few of them. A lot of them are at Walmart. So that's kind of the new thing. Of course, you can make your own. Actually, I have something I need to make. I need to figure that out really quick. It's been kind of something I gotta get done. Kind of was trying to get it for the holiday season, but I think I can wait on that one. Yeah, um, Dollar Tree does get some weird ones. What did it was it? Oh, the one was it? Trying to remember what it was. Mister something or other. It was like cakes, and then they had well, like the what's that other one? Trying to think. I'll think of it. Jeez. Trying to think. Hey, Joseph. Um, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I got to step away for 2 minutes. So hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to step away for a minute. Yeah, this is my Venom Spider-Man thing. Yeah, I just had to step aside for a minute. So yeah, they got a lot of different cakes and snacks and stuff like that. I don't know. I've looked online. Some are pretty good. I've found a lot of different ones. Donuts. Wish they had a lot more, but they're interesting to find. So let's see what else. Yeah, the snack cakes. They have desserts. I wish they'd bring back some of the old desserts they used to have. Yeah, the other one was looking for was the God. What are they called? I'm blanking on that one. Can't think of them now. Moon pies. That's it. Moon pies. It's the marshmallow and cookie with different ones of chocolate, banana, vanilla, orange. What was the other one? Salted caramel, vanilla. I think they had a couple other versions of those. Those are not bad. The moon pies, and you put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds and poof them up. Yeah, I've found those. Mostly generic though is the chocolate and the banana, or pretty much the generic ones. But I've seen other ones, strawberries. What are like a Winco that had them loose, and it was all different ones. So those you see them at the Dollar Tree. And I think there was a Mr. Brownie. That was it. I tried it from Dollar Tree. It was like a blonde brownie and a regular brownie. Yeah, they can be, but just whatever you find, I guess. And then you can go to the generic donut stores. We don't have a Krispy Kreme. We don't have a Dunkin' Donuts anywhere here. We just have to go local donut stores, and we only got two. So, or you can go to the regular stores and get whatever their bakery has. So, yeah, every once in a while, I like donuts. I just don't like too many of donuts. I did get like a dozen from the local donuts, and I can only eat a couple because it's like way high in sugar. Makes me turn into cornholio. Yeah, they're okay. Or 7-Eleven donuts, but if I eat too many of those donuts, man, I turn like right into cornholio. It's like yikes. Too much. Those things give you a sugar rush because it's all that glaze, frosting. Yeah, they just yeah. Give me TP. Beavis shows up and it's like, watch out. Especially if you're drinking Coke or something. Yeah, very sweet, especially if you have like a fritter or anything that's high in glaze. I can't eat too many of them because it's like they totally like they give you a sugar rush, and then it's like they knock you out. That sugar high, it's way too much for me. That's why I only like the ones that have a light frosting or a light glaze, because all that glaze on there is just it's way too much. So once in a while, I'll get them once in a while, but not too often. I could never do like multiple ones. Yep, any kind of real donuts. Now the frosted donuts or the Hostess donuts, those are different. But I'm talking, yeah, real sugar like jelly donuts, powdered sugar donuts, ones with the glaze from the store. They're really high. You can't eat but maybe 2 or 3 at the most. And yeah, I can't do too many. That's why once in a while I'll stop there and I'll get them. And but I go in there, and if I get a half a dozen, that's more than enough. And I can't finish them because they're just way too sweet. They're good. They're just way too much. That's why you take them to work or share them with friends or whatever. And that's why I don't do the Krispy Kreme or anything, because we don't even have a Krispy Kreme near me. It's about an hour away. I would go there sometimes if I was driving, and I'd stop and get them and bring them back, but I'm not gonna go on my way for them. They're cool, but just not a huge donut fan. But like I said, once in a while, yeah, a little pack of donuts. Some of the
I found a Royal Donuts.
other one.
Royal Donuts is 52.6
Oops.
miles away on 7438 Mission Street in Daly City. It is open 24
Shut
hours
up.
today.
Yeah, they can be a little bit sweet. That's why I like plain cake ones, not without the glaze and without the frosting and all that. Just plain old cake donuts. Hard to find, but they're not bad. And sometimes some of these now they've got the 100 calorie Hostess or whatever that they got, the small cupcakes or the small other ones that are out there, muffins, things like that. Just a small portion. Those are probably better. Don't eat too much all at one time. Yeah. Although some of them right now, if you get like the generic store brand fruit pies, they're real heavy on the pastry and not much on the filling. If you get the Hostess one, they're good, but they've only got like 1 or 2 flavors. Apple and cherry, I think that's really it. They used to have all kinds of ones: blueberry, um, raspberry, lemon, chocolate, a whole bunch of different ones. They really don't. They only have cherry and apple. That's pretty much it. They have the generic in-store ones that call them home run pies or whatever the brand of the store is. They're very thick though, and there's not a whole lot of filling to them. Yeah, they used to. Yeah, raspberry, blackberry, lemon, chocolate, vanilla pudding. There were a couple other ones, but yeah, it's just apple and cherry is really the only 2 flavors that I've seen for Hostess. They used to have a lot more. They used to go to the Hostess outlets, and they'd have them. They were like day old or a couple day old. You get bread, you get the Hostess ding dongs, Twinkies, and all that. They were on special because they'd been a couple days old, and it was, yeah, the mix and match pies. They were like, I don't know, 5 for $1. I remember you get all the different pies. Yeah, they had pudding. What I was vanilla pudding, chocolate pudding, lemon. I think there was some birthday cake. I had one. They were okay, but it's not the same. It's okay. I don't know. Well, that was back in what, the 80s and the 90s before they ended up closing. Because when Hostess went under, they got rid of all the Hostess outlet stores, and they used to have like day old bread that was like $1 a loaf, and then they had I think it was the Flavor Aid or Weiler's or something, and it was those Kool-Aid packets, and it was like 10 for $1. They were like 10 cents a piece. You had to add your own sugar, but I remember that. And then they had bread and all the snacks and stuff like that. You went into the Hostess outlet, and they were usually like getting ready to expire. Yeah, unfortunately, they got rid of them when Hostess went under. They closed them all, and they've just never reopened them. That was kind of cool. I loved going there. You get your stuff for your lunch. You get yourself for a snack, and it was like, yeah. Back then, yes, it was. Now, forget about it. Every once in a while, you can get it close out. Sometimes, if you go to grocery outlet or Dollar Tree, you can get them for a little cheaper, but not all the time. What's the other one? Big Lots. Sometimes they have them there, and I've found other things like older ones, like peanut butter ding dongs and caramel ho hos and things that have been out for a little while. They usually end up there. I did hear they're coming out with a new one, new hostess for the holidays. They're bringing back the hot cocoa donuts. Um, Also, I think there was another one, and the biggest one is actually going to be a new flavor. It's going to be the baby buns with chocolate baby buns with a drizzle over the top, and it's like hot cocoa, marshmallow drizzle over the top. So that's going to be coming out. It's going to be a new version, but then they're bringing back the hot cocoa donuts, and I think another one for Christmas time. So that's nothing new. They're just bringing a lot of stuff back, but the new one is going to be the baby buns with a drizzle on top, which is basically chocolate with marshmallow drizzle. That's not much. That's not really new, but it should be interesting. I know the one that I really liked was the for Valentine's Day, the dark chocolate with cherry filling cupcakes. Those are the bomb. Those are really good. I love those. Dark chocolate devil's food with a cherry filling for Valentine's Day. Those are really, really good. And then they have the heart ding dongs with they're heart shaped and they got the little candy pieces on them. That's different. But yeah, those are really good. Yeah, I don't know if they're doing anything for Christmas time. I don't think they're bringing back the peppermint or the winter. What was it? Winter berry. Yeah, I know they were doing some of them. There were only a couple of them, and I missed one. Was a moonberry. Uh, that was very limited. I never saw it here. I didn't see it in the stores. So sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. What did they have? Some of them are to commemorate stuff. I know they were doing the start of baseball season cupcakes, and they were cupcakes they look like baseballs. And day game was the white cake with the white frosting. It looked like a baseball. Then they did the night game, which was devil's food with a dark chocolate frosting, and it looked like a baseball. First start of baseball season. I mean, just looked a little different. One was devil's food, one was yellow chocolate. So for the day and the night game, not a lot new there, just a little bit different. They did that also for the holidays. They decorate out things. What did I get the other day? I got the Hershey's miniatures, and it was just in the fall flavor. That's gone. I still have some Reese's Bats. Yeah, I did do a review. I like those. Those were good. I want them back because it wasn't just a combination of flavor, it was waves of flavor. It was like buffalo, and then it kind of came in Cool Ranch. So it was definitely waves. It wasn't just like combination, or it wasn't like half and half. But that one, yeah, it was like it came in waves, and it was like first it was buffalo, then it was a cool down. I don't know how they did it, in layers maybe. But I did like the jacked. I liked there was a whole bunch of different ones. I've seen a lot of Doritos things out there. Flamin' Hot seems to be the new one. Yeah, they were a little bit thicker. I did a review of them a long time ago, so that was really good. And right now, I don't heard it. I think they did do a collision like as a half and half, and then I was doing the roulette. Every so often, one of them was hot. So they got stuff like that here and there, but I haven't seen anything. A lot of them they will not bring back. Yeah, Blaze Doritos were okay. I like the Flamin' Hot. I like the Flamin' Hot Limon. There were a couple other ones that were okay. But Flamin' Hot, that's one of my favorite ones. Just a plain Flamin' Hot. And they need to bring some of the other ones back. It could dovetail. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, definitely a lot of stuff they've got out there. Some of them they bring back, some of them they don't. Some of them they will bring them back for a limited time. Some of them are just retired. I did find a few things that I thought were gone, and I'm waiting on one. I'm waiting on the one, and hopefully I will get it tomorrow, and I'll get it out for Monday. Really hoping on that one. Because some of these flavors and some of these things that I thought were gone, they're bringing them back, they're reviving them. And I was like, I found them online. I'm like, whoa, I haven't seen that in 30, 40 years. And it's like, whoa, they brought them back. Like the one day I found the Reggie bar, and that hadn't been around since like 82. And I was like, whoa, they brought the Reggie bar back. Because I guess people had been requesting, bring the Reggie bar, bring the Reggie bar, bring the Reggie bar. And I found the Wonka bar too. That was amazing to find the Wonka bar. And I got my golden ticket. And yeah, that one was cool. I don't know. I think it was that company that just did it for the movie, but it was cool. I still have my Wonka bar. And at one point they did have a Wonka bar back in like the 70s. And then they had I think it was a Scrumdiddlyumptious, and it was like a Wonka Sensations. It was like a swirl. There was a whole bunch of different ones back in the day. They got discontinued. The company decided to discontinue it. Yeah, Nestle's, when they switched over, they kind of dropped the Wonka name from their thing, because it was Nerds, Gobstoppers. They had the Oompa Loompa bars. Couple other ones that were actually said Willy Wonka, but then Nestle's rebranded it, and then they dropped the whole Wonka thing, which was sad to see, but they have brought it back now. They had the little magic candy hats. They had the Wonka bars. They're supposed to have a Scrumdiddlyumptious bar coming out soon. Waiting to see when that does come out. That'd be cool. And they might even have a Slugworth Sizzler. Who knows? But yeah, one of the classic ones. I love that movie. Always will. And I love that they tie this stuff in. Sometimes they do that exclusively for movies or for a series or something for unlimited time. They have Dove chocolate. And I know where you're going. But yeah. Still have the one. Still have a couple of the Dove to do. I don't know. Get that eventually. But it's just a lot of stuff out there right now. A lot of fun things are coming out. I've got a lot of new upgrades going to be coming up soon, I'm hoping, depending on when I get certain things in stock here. Still waiting on some of them to come from overseas. Seems like the mail's a little bit slow. So doing what I can when I can get it. Trying to find interesting stuff for you guys, new things, unique stuff. Yeah, some of them I've been finding, some of them I haven't. Some of them are a little bit way expensive. God, what did I see something the other day? They wanted outrageous prices for it. I was gonna get something and I looked it up. They want $175 for it. I was like, no way, dude. I'm paying that price. And I could understand some of those ones, like a pound of chocolate or something is like 20 bucks, but yeah, some of them like way out of line. I don't know how if they got it or not, but not gonna be from me. I'm not gonna pay that much for it. But I did find a few things, like I said, some of them I would have liked to have found. Some of them I would have liked to go back in time and try it. I found out that they had a Steven Seagal energy drink back from 2009. They discontinued it back then. I don't think you could find any more intact anymore. That would have been fun to try. It was like a real limited run, and I don't think it did very good, so that's why it went away. It's just strange items like that. They also had the Larry the Cable Guy had his own snack line. I did try the one. It was at Dollar Tree. It was the um, biscuits and gravy, frozen biscuits and gravy. It was Larry the Cable Guy's Get Her Done Grub. It was a frozen container and it had biscuits and gravy in it. It was not that good. Already cooked biscuit and gravy on top. You heat it up in the microwave and yeah, didn't work. And then he had what was it? Crawdad taters. They were potato chips, potato skins, and I think he had a cheeseburger chip and some of those. But I think those were discontinued years ago. So yeah, you still find stuff like that from time to time. But if anybody has them, they're probably way out of date. So I wouldn't trust them. But they still had a lot of unique stuff, a lot of fun stuff. Everybody's getting their own product line now. Ric Flair had his own energy drink. And now Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan have their own cannabis line, believe it or not. I've been seeing that. Ric Flair's is Ric Flair Drip. And I think Hulk Hogan's called Immortal. It's a cannabis strain. You can get it legally, I guess. If you're into that kind of thing, go for it. And some celebrities are always endorsing something or they're giving new products to people and they're trying to push them. But go for it if you want, but not my thing. But you never know. Just keep your eyes open. I mean, heck, McDonald's is giving celebrity meals to everybody. I'm telling you. Still couldn't get over that. And it's not even a celebrity meal. It's just like what so and so likes. When they order McDonald's, they like this. It's like, oh, they like a Big Mac with no pickles. You could be like that person and order a Big Mac with no pickles. Yeah. There you go. I mean, I understand if they give you a discount on it or a break on it or whatever, it comes with a special thing, but just putting somebody's name on it. Was that this sweetie meal? It was like sweet and sour sauce with a new label. That's all it was. And yeah, just that was just silly. I don't know why they did that. They did that. They did it with Popeyes too. The chicken sandwich with the special sauce, and you had to pay 50 cents more for a sauce with the person's name on it. But yeah, everybody goes crazy. Role models. I want to be like so and so. Order what they get. Order what they have. Go for it. But anyway, it's everybody's a little different. What they like and who they look up to. Like I said, I just go with my own thing. However you want to do it, make it however you want to do it. There's a lot of custom hacks out there that people have been doing for years, And now all of a sudden they're just labeling them so you can be famous like somebody else. There's a lot of different hacks that I've done over the years. One I used to do all the time was, I don't think they do this anymore, but they used to have a chicken Whopper at Burger King where it was basically the Whopper topping and you just swap out the Whopper for a chicken. And I used to put sweet and sour on the chicken Whopper. And that was back when they had it grilled instead of breaded. You don't see that too much anymore. Most of the places have done away with the grilled chicken patty. It's all breaded. Burger King used to have it all the time. McDonald's used to have a grilled chicken patty. A couple other places used to have them all the time. Now it's just all hand breaded. They do not, hardly any of them do regular grilled chicken, non-breaded patties. Hard to find that. Occasionally they do, but I haven't seen it too much. But I know, oh, there we go. But I know that they're always coming out with something. Limited time. So I think part of it is they want to keep it frozen, and that's why they're not putting the regular grilled chicken patties, because they have to, they can't keep them frozen. The breaded ones they can. So don't know if that's what you like or what you don't like. Everybody's a little different on what they do like, I guess. So a few different items that are coming out, different things. You'll see Friday. You'll see another, I'll do another live on Friday, and hopefully I'll have something good then. Hopefully I'll get some other stuff in as well, and might look a little different, might be a little different. Hopefully, you never know. So for tonight, that's about it. It's been about an hour and a half. It's been about time to wrap it up. You get a little see, I'm already losing it. It's probably been see, I've lost it already. No caffeine, that's what the problem is. Found out that this has no caffeine, believe it or not. Could not believe it. No natural caffeine. And it's yeah, the one in here, it says chlorine or choline. 200 milligrams of choline. But then over here it says 200 milligrams. Yeah, choline. I don't know what choline is. It's not caffeine. 200 milligrams of choline. But then it says here 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's bilingual or something. I don't know. Probably not holiday snacks for Little Debbie. I don't have any Christmas stuff lined up yet. I've got a lot of Halloween stuff that you'll be seeing that I gotta get out of here. But I haven't found any Christmas stuff. It probably will come out soon. A lot of the things right now was all the Halloween candy, Halloween cereal, Halloween treats. I'll keep an eye out and see if I could find anything. A lot of them I've already done. I've already done a lot of the Halloween tasty cakes and scary cakes, and I think I did a couple other ones in the past. So I've done those before with the cookies and scream M&Ms, the holiday peeps was the cats and bats, and yeah, all kinds of weird pumpkins and Frankensteins and all that. Hey, Gorilla. Right now, the peeps that are out, they're not no new flavors. It's just the same shapes like Ghost, Day of the Dead. Um, I think they had the Frankenstein pumpkins. They're just different shapes. Cats and bats. Yes, I've tried the cats and the bats. I tried the cats and the bats from Trader Joe's. I've tried I've tried a lot of fun stuff. A lot of them are just bringing them back. So I've already done a lot of the Halloween stuff in the past, but I haven't seen too many Little Debbie. But I'll keep my eyes out, see if I find anything. Maybe afterwards they'll be on closeout. Yeah, I don't like getting things that are just different shapes or different packaging for the holidays. Like the one, I couldn't believe it. The one was the glow in the dark. It was the glow in the dark peanut butter cups. And all it was the packaging was glow in the dark. But I think everybody thought that the peanut butter cups glowed in the dark, and then they wanted to see. Wait a minute, I want to see a peanut butter cup glow in the dark. But yeah, it was just the packaging was glow in the dark. Uh, they had a lot of that stuff. And I know this year they started having Reese's skeletons. They were just the Reese's peanut butter cups. They were shaped like skeletons, and then they had the foil on the top, and it was skeleton. Then they had the bats and the pumpkins and the all that. It's the same thing, it just is a different shape. Yeah, I don't know. And I tried that glowberry. I thought it was going to glow. It didn't really glow. The only thing that I have that glows is the dice, but never know. I don't think you want to have a glowing cupcake or anything like that. Fluorescent wouldn't be a good thing, but never know. But like I said, I still have my dice that glow in the dark. They glow. No, that's just a regular. But I got a lot of different ones, and still got some other ones coming. Check those out. And a few other surprises in store for you guys for future shows. And just trying to sort them out, go with the flow, and see what's coming out. Some of them I've heard about, some of them I haven't. They just show up, and I was like, I'll be in the store, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. Didn't know that was there, but I'll give it a try. And some of them I've been looking for and never found them. Because some of them are exclusive. But definitely have to keep your eyes open. Never know what you're going to find. They're making it tougher and tougher. Although you got to look online. A lot of places are going to be online because I go into the Target or the Walmart. I don't go in there too much anymore. Some of the other Dollar Trees or something like. We don't have a Dollar General. I wish we did. They get a lot of exclusive stuff in there. But I'll just go in there and there's really not a lot in there. They say it's exclusive to Walmart, and I go in there and there's like never anything in there. Or I'll go online and look and they don't have it online. Some of them, it's a little bit tough to track down. And I've heard they're coming out. It's just, I cannot find them. You know, they sell out or the store just doesn't have on order yet or whatever. But every once in a while, they're there. They show up and I'll find them. So other than that, that's about all that's been going on this week. And like I said, hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been putting out. Trying to get the Halloween themed stuff in there. Like I said, went to the McDonald's, got the bucket Happy Meal, the jack-o'-lantern pizza from Papa John's, which was not as good as I would thought, but it's okay. There's a couple other ones out there doing the Halloween specials and stuff like that. There's always someone out there with something new. So stay tuned for all the new stuff coming up, and you'll have a couple more coming up in the next few days. And once I get through all the Halloween stuff and get that out of the way, I'll go back to the regular schedule stuff. But I wanted to get the holiday theme stuff out of the way. So stay tuned for a few of those, and stay tuned for a bunch of other stuff, and maybe some other cooking or another war video. Like I said, that was just kind of an idea that I had, was to do the chocolate chip war. So stay tuned for all those, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight, just talking. Like I said, nothing real big tonight, just kind of a slow stream, and I just was not really feeling up to anything big or exciting tonight. I just wasn't feeling up to it. So anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Get everything taken care of, and I will see you guys on Fridays. On Friday. See, I'm already losing. I will see you guys on Friday, and we'll have something interesting and new to try. So thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out, and I will see you guys Friday. Have a great rest of your week, and stay inside, stay safe, and don't let the ghosts and goblins get you. So till Friday, guys, I will see you then. Have a great day.